I know you're here, Syra.
Shooting House of Bad was frenetic. It was insane.
The hours were fairly long, and it was quite a challenge to try to get an entire film shot, on our schedule. We were really ambitious, but everyone managed to step in and step up. So at any given moment when one person had, had it for the day, somebody else just took over, and it rolled right along.
Time was probably the biggest challenge, is trying to get everything done, like trying to get everything prepped in probably less than a month, and then trying to get everything shot.
Having enough manpower. Finding a crew on short notice that could come in and work. Everyone had to do 2 or 3 jobs, really.
You're really experiencing it as it's happening because it's going so fast. You're making the film as fast as you can, and so you really are in that moment. You're crying right at that moment.
For what was against us, the amount of time the lack of time, I should say, we had to shoot in, and the pressures of that, and the pressures of an incredibly limited budget. For all that, it was a completely enjoyable experience.
On the very first day, my first scene to shoot, Jim called me the night before and said, "Heather, I'm so sorry. I don't know how the scheduling worked this way, but your nude scene, your suicide scene, your big dramatic scene, that's happening first." So my very first day, introduced to a crew that I didn't know, a director I had not yet worked with, just walking in and saying, would you like a dressing room, would you like a robe? And I just kind of went with the punches and said, no, I think I'm just going to drop trowel right here, because that's what Teague would do.
It's funny because I heard all these stories that we were all so nervous, and we had a car on standby in case you went into labor. Unbeknownst to me, I was pretty relaxed, I thought. Again, being in a scene with Jim Falkenstein, who played Grief, we would be joking around offset, and then as soon as the camera rolled, we were completely in character. I really could relate to him. He's a dad as well, and being 9 months pregnant, I could easily bring that fear where he is dragging me down the hallway. Again, we're joking, and then the next second the camera's rolling, he grabs my hair, and it was pretty intense getting to that level of being feared.